Hola, hola, we're back. Okay, so we've highlighted. I took the highlighter, I used the blending bud, and I just blended it all out. Now I'm gonna go with my fan brush, and I'm taking my highlighter, and I'm gonna highlight the areas. Sorry about that. Where I put my highlighter. So here, it opens it up. What you do when you highlight here, it opens up your face. And then we highlight on the nose, and we highlight on the chin. We highlight right above where we contour it just a little bit. Not too much. Make sure I'm blended out. Okay? That's highlighting. Very simple. Then what we're going to do, the next step, after you've applied your face, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it. Today I'm using my, this is from NYX. This is a dewy finish, so it's going to set it, but it's also going to give me a dewy look instead of a matte look, which I prefer. And I focus mainly in the eye area when I spray because I just want to set this area. So I'm going to just and now I'm just gonna let that sit, and it's gonna set. It's gonna set, but at the same time, it's gonna give me a dewy look. Even though the tinted moisturizer, it's moisturizing, and also I have on the hydrating primer, but since I have normal skin, it's not dry and it's not oily, you know, I could go with the hydrating primer, the tinted moisturizer, and then I could do the setting finish in a dewy finish. So it depends. If you have oily skin, then you want to stay away from anything like that that's moisturizing, that's going to create more oils on your skin. And then when you set it, you want to do something more like with a setting powder, where it's just going to absorb all the oils and it's going to keep the makeup there. Okay. The next is eyeshadow application. That's usually one of the biggies with women. They just don't know how to do eyeshadow application. So we're going to do eyeshadow application. And let's get started. I'm going to be using my blending brush. I'm going to be using my crease brush. I'm going to be using my splurge brush, which is for the splurge foundation. And then I'm also going to be using my smudge brush. This is from e.l.f. and this is what I'm going to use for my liner underneath. So let's get started. So for my base, I'm going to use a base color. I'm going to use this color, and I'm just going to put it all over my eye. That's just a base color. Okay, so I'm going to use my blending brush. And then I'm just going to apply it on my whole lid. This is to keep the oils from the eye at bay, and also for easy application of the next colors that are coming on. This is a nice natural color. So it's perfect for base. You can also use the highlighter. The highlighter that I use, sometimes I use that as a base as well. It depends if you want to go for that shimmer look. You can do that as well. again, on this eye, I make sure that I get rid of any lines that may have formed. And I'm going to apply on the whole base of the eye. So in eyeshadow application, it also depends on what eyeshadows you're using. You may want, there's some eyeshadows that have like serious fallout. When I say fallout, what I mean is as you go applying the eyeshadow, it falls and you see it all around here. So if you're putting on an eyeshadow that has a lot of fallout, then you may want to do your eyes first and then put on the rest of the makeup. But for those of you who really don't know how to put on makeup, that could be a challenge in itself. So I would advise for those who really don't know how to do that, try to stick with eyeshadows that that don't have a lot of fallout. Our eyeshadows have a built-in primer, and the fallout is basically like none. So I'm confident to put on my makeup first and then do my eyeshadow application, because I know I'm not going to get any fallout. So you want to look out for that, okay? All right, so now for the transition color. I'm going to use this one. It's called Fancy. It's not really going to be the transition color because I'm not putting anything on top of it. So again, with the blending brush, I'm going to the corner and I'm going to apply in circular motions. And then I'm going in very lightly. Remember, with eyeshadow, you want to build it. You don't want to start off heavy. You want to go building it. You start off with very little, and you go adding to your desired look. Okay, I'm going to, again, in the corner, add a little more. And now I'm going to go up just a little bit more. For those of you who have hooded eyes, you want to go up because you want the eyeshadow to be seen. So you go up. It takes practice, but if you know how to color with a crayon, then you can do eyeshadow application. That's how I see it anyway. There you go. It's pretty. I wanted to match my shirt. This color is called Fancy. Again, in this side, on the corner, circular motions. Going up towards your eyebrow, very lightly. And then you bring it in. You start off in the crease, bringing it in the crease, and then you could go building it more and bringing it up. Too far. If you if you tilt your head back as you're putting on your eyeshadow, you get a better, it opens up your eyelid and you get a better view. And you can see basically what you're doing. So I would advise to tilt your head, and it just helps you. As opposed to putting on eyeshadow like this, it just makes it a little bit harder. So just lift up your head, tilt it. Okay. Now if I wanted to, I can add another like a darker blue maybe, or like a gray in the corner, just to give it a more dramatic look, but I'm already doing blue as it is, and it's the middle of the day, so I'm not going to add that extra dramatic look. Okay, now I'm going to be using my Splurge eyeshadow. That's it goes on wet and then it dries to a powder finish. So for that you need the brush specifically made for Splurge. And I'm going to be using this blue in my eye. Let me flip my mirror. And I'm going to be putting it right here. So how you do it is you just grab it, like grabbing paint. And I go halfway on the eyelid because I want it to look like it's blending in to the eyeshadow. So I'm going to leave it halfway. There you go. And the other eye, same thing. See that? Kind of mixes in together. It kind of looks like the same color, but when you see them side by side, they really don't look like the same color. So this one went a little too light, so I'm gonna just add some more. Remember, you build it, you go building it. Now it's looking darker, and it's giving it a whole different look. I'm gonna add some more on this side. I feel like I need a little bit more glitter. And here. Colors are so similar. I didn't realize how similar. Now it looks really blue. I'm not in a blue mood though. Don't get it twisted. I don't know, maybe I could break it up. I think maybe what I will do is I will add that gray color in the corner, because I think I need to break it up because it's looking a little like Picasso's Blue Mood. Even though blue is a beautiful color, but I feel like I need to break it up. So I'm gonna do just that. I am going to now go back. Let me leave this down. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go with Irrational, and I'm going to take my crease brush and add it to the corner, and this is gonna give it a totally different look. So in circular motions, going towards the eyeshadow. That's dark. I didn't want it that dark, but it's breaking it up. Okay. Add a little more, and then let's bring it in. We're just gonna do it in the corner because that's all I wanted is in the corner. So you do kind of like a V in the corner. And that blends it in. I'm gonna go back with the blending brush and just blend it in. Oh, I almost did purple. The other side. I think I need a little bit more. No, I'm gonna just do the gray. I'm just going in, I'm doing a little V in the corner. Just a little bit. I'm gonna go back with my blending brush, and I'm going back with Fancy, that color that I used, and I'm just gonna right here in the corner where they both meet the colors, I'm just gonna blend that. Add a little bit more. There you go. That looks better. Better. All right. Now just very lightly, just blend it in. Very lightly blend it all in. And then go back and forth. Blend it out. Bada bing, bada boom. Same here, blend it. There we go. You see that? OMG, Becky, stop the press. Okay, so we're done with the the eyeshadows. The only thing now that we need to do is we are going, oh, we're not done. I'm going to take the splurge color and I'm going to go with that, is this it? The smudge brush. And this is what I'm going to use as my liner. Hello, McFly. Hello. So we grab the smudge brush. Okay. And then use it as a liner. I don't want to take too much because I don't want it to. That should do it. There you go. I'm going to add a little blue on the color, but then I'm also going to use blue liner. I'm going to use blue liner underneath. On my waterline. That's all she wrote. Okay. Now I'm going to go with my blue liner. I'm going to go with my blue liner in Precarious. And I'm going to add blue to my waterline. So I just put my blending bud here and just pull down very little. You can also add liner in the corner right here in your inner liner, inner line. That gives it kind of like a deeper look. Same here. Okay, then you can go with your white liner. This is polished. It's a white liner. Kind of like a silverish white, and you could add it right into the corner of your eye. Just to give you that. There you go. Okay, and then of course the mascara I'm gonna prime, and then while that's drying I'm gonna take my liners with me. While I'm priming my lashes, then I'll put on a little bit of might do my lips. I'm just thinking. You see me stop like this is because I'm thinking. See the smoke? See the smoke signals? That means Jay's thinking. So just give her a moment, okay? Just give her a moment. Okay, so now we're going to go with the primer. Okay, so while that dries, I just want to let you ladies know that there is no rules when it comes to makeup, really. I mean, there's certain rules, but really you have to find out what works best for you. Everybody has different needs, different skin type, different things. So, you know, you want to learn like the basics of the makeup, right? Like concealer, contouring, foundations, BB cream, things to that nature. But you also have to find out which product works for you, and then you have to try. You got to work with it. You have to see what works for you. So don't feel intimidated or think that, you know, since I don't know how to put on makeup, you know, you just practice. You know, I always say that over and over again, just practice. You know, I didn't know how to put on makeup when I was born. Nope. I practice. I like it, so I practice. And what works for me, I keep on using it. What doesn't work for me, then I just keep it moving. Don't use it anymore. Don't do it that way anymore. And then I just keep it moving. But like I stated, this is what I'm here for. I am a beauty consultant, so I'm here to consult with you. I'm here to answer your questions and help you get the products that work best for you. And like I stated before, and I stand by my word, if anyone who buys a product of mine and they don't know how to use it, I will give you my time. I will do a FaceTime with you. And I will teach you. If that means doing eyeshadow application, we'll do that. If you need to learn how to put on foundation and concealer, we can do that. You want to learn how to contour, we can do that. This, by the way, is the Epic Mascara in Waterproof. See that? How pretty. That's so pretty. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Can't get enough of it. Love it, love it. Who needs falsies when you can get eyelashes like this, the primer and the mascara? Hello. Hello. right, let's end it off with our Pouty lip liner. I'm going to keep it natural. See, there's some rules to makeup, like, see how I have blue on? I won't throw on purple lipstick, or I won't throw on red lipstick. I'm going to keep it natural. Because since I have a lot going on here, I'm going to keep it very little here. If I have a lot going on here, then I'm going to keep it very light here. That's basically one of the only rules. But at the end of the day, it's your life. And you wear makeup how you want to wear it. If that's what makes you feel good, then by all means, knock yourself out. Because we weren't put here on this earth for other people. So, and I firmly believe that. Live life to the fullest. Live life how you want it. Do what you want to do. And who cares what others think? It's not their journey, it's yours. So, all right, this is the look for today. This is the makeup application, and I hope you ladies enjoyed it. Practice. This is why I do the videos, so you can sit down and you can watch them, and you can just, you know, play it play by play and go doing the same thing I do, and just keep on practicing until you're able to do a makeup application. You know, I want to encourage you. That's my job, to, you know, uplift and empower you and make you feel beautiful. But first, you got to be beautiful inside. Don't forget that. You have to be beautiful. You have to exude confidence, beauty, inner beauty, meaning, you know, loving people, taking care of others, and just being kind and compassionate. When you have that inside, it's going to exude. It's going to show. It's going to shine. And then you worry about the outside beauty. That's just the bonus. Okay? So take care of each other. Love one another. And I'll see y'all later. It's Sunday Fun Day. As a matter of fact, I got my socks for today. What? Sunday Fun Day. Have a blessed day, yo.